Welcome back to Rockwich. This is Anna Stella.
And this is Anna Stella's Rock.
Takeaway Thieves.
Take 7. I got most of it right, and then
okay.
Anna Stella's Rock with
We'll
Takeaway
just
Thieves.
start,
Do I have
alright?
to say it? Do I have to say it as well?
Yes. Why should we just
Neil,
say
I'm going to let you off for one reason and one reason alone.
it? I said most of it.
Because it's your birthday today. So happy birthday.
Thank you
I've
very
got a
much.
present for you.
Yes, thank you
Oh,
very much.
nice.
My lovely
nice.
assistant, Ant.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah,
Happy
don't
birthday,
put it
my
in your
friend.
pocket because it will melt.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you want me to open it now, or?
Up to you. Would you like to?
Go on, open it. I'd like to see it. The suspense is killing me, I tell you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, nice. So
you've
much love in
taped
this
it up.
room.
Look how
It's
much-
great.
Oh, yeah.
You've taped this so well.
Yeah, well, I'm an expert rapper-upper.
Oh, scissors.
Never play past the parcel. But you never get
Oh,
there.
look at this.
Come on, Neil. It's
Yeah, well,
Posh then.
oh, yeah,
Very
they're
posh.
nice.
Thank you
What
very
is it?
much.
They're little chockies.
That's it.
But I brought loads of chocolates to Stone Deaf yesterday, and we couldn't eat any of them
They melted.
because they melted. So they're now in my fridge, and I thought, right, better keep that in the fridge until it's time to leave this morning and hope for the best.
Thank you
Oh,
very
lovely.
much.
So I think we've
Thank
done
you.
okay. Let's talk about the band.
Let's.
You formed not long ago.
It's when
April?
April last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
April 2018.
So how did it all come about? The formation. Was
Well,
it like the Big Bang?
Yeah, well, me and Neil have been in the previous bands, and then we parted ways and we both did separate things, and then we thought it'd be best to get back together again because it wasn't
Okay.
working the other end. So we thought we'd just merge again and see what happens this time round.
Alright.
So we got Adam involved and on the bass guitar and
Okay.
Bonnie
And
on
how
to-
did you get involved? Because you're quite. I mean, all of you have a different look. Okay, you look like you'd have different influences. How does it all mesh together?
We played with these guys loads back, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
I was in
Yeah.
a different band, but we knew
Right.
it really well. So,
Okay.
yeah, when this band set up, they asked me to play. I said no. And they asked me again.
said no?
I was like, no. And the third time, I was like, go on, and yeah, I'll do it. That's basically
How
what
did they
happened, isn't
persuade
it?
you?
No, the other band we asked you to play, and you said no because it was your band, wasn't it? And then you were a bit apprehensive, thinking, "Oh, will they ask me to join them this time?"
we have a common interest in certain aspects of music. You know, like we love our DC and we love our Buck Cherry, you know, that sort of stuff, don't we? We have a
Yeah.
common ground there. And like I say, it would look like it looking at us, you know.
Yeah.
There is a
But,
common ground, isn't
I
there?
like
And
me
we're all
bluesy
Yeah.
stuff. I like me more bluesier stuff. Me humble pie,
Yeah.
free. That's my angle on things.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Right. So it's all been going great since then. I mean, I saw you in Manchester, and I thought, how didn't I know about this band? I mean, you sounded like you'd been together for years and years. So
That was about gig 5, was it? That
Yeah, we'd only been
Yeah,
going for
yeah.
it.
I think 6 months you'd been going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of our first gigs we had booked actually
Yeah.
before we'd even done a gig
Yeah.
at
No, it was,
Manchester.
it was a
so-
great one at Rebellion.
Yeah, thank you.
Your EP you've brought out, This Is Rock and Roll, which I particularly love for
Fab.
a specific reason, and it's because I use the title track from that EP on all my videos. So in case you're wondering what that track is that you hear at the beginning and the end of the videos, it's these guys. So
Yeah.
tell us about the EP. How long were you writing it for? Obviously not being together for very long.
Well, me and
Must be
Peter, we
missing.
had some older songs just because we wanted to get out there and start playing.
Yeah.
We got some of our old songs together. Let's try these with our new friends
Yeah.
and see how that sounds. And they worked, didn't they? So
They worked fine, so we thought, why ditch them?
Yeah.
They seem to, be working okay. So we had a batch of old stuff that we reintroduced to the band, and then we just added some new, fresh songs alongside them. So
Okay.
keep it fresh, you
That's
know.
where the name came from, that wasn't it?
Yes, well, I previous to me and Peter getting together, I had kind of stolen some old songs I had written,
Yeah.
and I had got some friends to play with, and I'd done a cartoon of as a video promotion, and I thought, well, the name of the band could be Takeaway Thieves because
Well, I was
I'm
going to ask you
stealing
about the names.
songs.
You've got brandy thieves, whiskey thieves,
I
takeaway
didn't
thieves.
know if there was any
There's so
other
many
thief
thieves about.
Oh,
I didn't know there was
right.
that
Leave
many
your
thieves
purse
about.
about.
So,
The
you know,
best
why
thieves we
takeaway
are.
thieves?
Because I was taking, in my head, I was taking away songs that I'd already written.
Oh, I thought it was just to do with takeaways.
No,
I thought you
a lot of people
loved
did.
takeaways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, someone
Yeah.
once sent a picture of a pizza he'd cut up and he'd spelt Takeaway Thieves through his pizza. Well, that's the end of that.
The single from your EP, I Wish You Were Dead. What's that about? Anyone in particular?
Not it's
Or
well, I
anything?
suppose it's down to the listener, that one, isn't it, to work out what they interpret. But
What did you?
Neil wrote that one,
Yeah.
it was. Well, you can explain it yourself, Neil. What it is. Illuminati, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
about the big boss, the big man.
It's about the elite, and
Okay.
how we wish, well, certainly I wish, there'd be a better world if they weren't, controlling,
here.
in my beliefs,
Okay.
But then obviously people twist it and think, well, it's maybe a love song. We've had someone actually said, someone gets very emotional because he relates it to his father being ill, and he had wished his father had died.
I see. Yeah.
And so
Just
that
taking
puts
away from
another
that
spin
pain.
on it,
Yeah, I
doesn't
suppose
it?
it's open
Totally,
to interpretation, and
Yeah.
definitely.
So-
So at Rockwich today, what have you got planned for the rest of the year?
Next week.
Well, next week we're playing at the HRH in Sheffield.
Okay.
Get the Sleeves Fest. That's the
Yeah.
next one, and then
O2
we've got
Academy.
the O2, and
Sunday
we've got
in
a bikers
Preston.
event coming up, haven't we? A motorcycle event to do.
Yes, that'll be our first biker do. That's in October, isn't it?
Got
I believe?
Preston in September as well.
Yeah, we're playing in Preston.
At the
Okay.
Ferret.
in Preston.
Ferret, yeah.
And then
Nice.
Kendall.
We've got a Kendall, and we're playing with Massive Wagons as well on an acoustic set.
At the Waterloo in
at
Blackpool
Waterloo. That's in October
in
as well.
October.
How
Yeah.
do you feel about doing acoustic sets? I notice a lot of people doing them now. Is it something you're asked to do, or something that you say, "Oh, I'd like to do an acoustic set"?
I'm always prepared to
We
do acoustic stuff
started-
because
Yeah.
it's more relaxing, and you can. I suppose when you've got the volume switched up and you're on full chat with the electric set, you're really at it. But with the acoustic stuff, you can mellow back and you can get a little bit more emotion out. You can make the song come across a bit more laid back and more emotional.
Yeah.
That's why I think see it.
We did a little acoustic tour, didn't we? Like,
Yeah.
Literally in the first couple of months, so we kind of got it in the locker now, haven't we?
You're used to it now.
Yeah.
You've mastered it.
In fact, our
Just
second
fades.
ever gig was, we decided, probably through stupidity, why don't we do an acoustic gig at lunchtime and record it and sell it as a way to try and get some funds straight away. And
Yeah.
we sold that out, and then we did a string, like you said, a string of acoustic dates. I think our songs, I think we...
They translate quite well on acoustic, I think.
We
so.
are a good
Yeah.
acoustic band, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I prefer us as
I don't
that.
think I'd like to do it full time because I like the
Yeah.
aggressive side of the live set.
Well, if you have the opportunity to mix up both, why not?
Yeah,
Do
of course.
both.
I mean,
yeah.
that's what we first started doing. Me and Peter, we did some like just open mic nights,
Yeah.
acoustic guitar and singing, and that's how it evolved, really, didn't it? Because we were sat down, we just felt the urge. We had to stand up and
Yeah.
and move, and so
Yeah.
we thought, well, let's make it more electric.
Yeah.
You can only do so much sat down, can't you?
Yeah.
Than acoustic guitar.
I
dinner.
decided to open up my questions to Twitter and Facebook fans. So I've got a couple of questions for
Lovely.
you. You ready?
Always.
This is from Katie Rocks on Twitter. Where in the world would it be a dream come true to play, and at which venue?
Oh, for me, I'd straight away it'd be Sunset Strip. It's got to be Sunset Strip. I've always
The whiskey.
Whiskey Go Go. Yeah, I'd love that. I really
Cliche,
would.
but
It does sound a bit
gotta be
cliche,
done,
but
hasn't it?
I've always
Gotta be done.
fancied that.
Have you ever been there?
No,
No, I haven't.
no, I mean not. No.
We'll all
So
go
that's in
together.
there.
Book a
That's
time.
in my wish book.
Tomorrow morning. Book yourself tomorrow.
So yeah, that for me, that would be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably want to get there, probably a load of shit like, but that's what I'd like to do. It'd be great. That.
Is that the
Yeah.
same for both of you?
Yeah, I'll go with him. That's
Go with it. It'll do.
What
yeah.
about you then,
Okay.
Neil? What would you fancy? What would you like to play?
I've never
This little
thought-
fantasy world we're
I've
living
ne-
in at the moment.
I've never thought of where I was really humbled and pleased to play Bannerman's in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I'm from
Hometown
Edinburgh,
gigs, isn't it?
and all my life I've never played Edinburgh, and it only dawned on me about a week before that I said, I've never played Edinburgh before, so that was
It was a
little-
treat.
a little bit emotional.
It was.
Oh. Question from Facebook
You
this
can't
time.
remember anything, that's fine.
This is from Ian Flake. He would like to know, when did Neil start wearing odd shoes? Now, I've just had a look and you're not wearing odd shoes. So I don't know what this is all about. He did say that you wear odd shoes at
Wearing
gigs.
odd shoes in the video, weren't
Is
you?
that right?
Yes. I think that stems back from being a Kiss fan. And Ace Frehley used to wear a different colour Converse. And that's
Right.
that.
Are we all
Well,
Ki-
I reckon I've got my own slant on this. Do you know when you go to a shoe shop and you see the shoes outside? There's always one. They always leave one, don't they?
Two
It's
shops.
two shoe shops. Yeah. Tell the truth. It's nothing to do with Kiss. It's to do with thieving. That's where the title comes
Speaking of Kiss, are you all Kiss fans here?
Not as much as him.
from. No, he's
You're the
absolutely
main one.
bathed in it. He's I dig them. They're all right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not top of the list for me personally.
He goes on about how much the rest of us have gone off him a bit, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like, kind of spoiled Kiss for us.
He lives and breathes Kiss, doesn't he? Yeah.
Right.
I call him the bastard son of Gene Simmons.
It's a disease.
So guys, it's been really, really nice talking to you.
Thank you very
Seeing you
much.
again. Looking forward to your set. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.
This is rock and roll.
This is rock and roll. Burning out to my